Hello everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this video we'll talk about project to surface. I have prepared an example. It is a relatively bad example and I'm going to tell you why, and then I'm going to give you a tip in the end. So let's begin. The project surface allow us to project any kind of geometry to almost any kind of surface. So in this example we have a text that we want to project on the outer surface of this body. What we're going to do is you're going to create a sketch. Now it doesn't matter what plane you're going to use, because when we're using projection to surface, it's going to be a 3D geometry. So we're just going to choose any kind of surface, plane. Now we're going to create and then project include and then project to surface. So first it asks us what face we want to use, and it's this face. And now the geometry, the curves. So we're going to select, let's go with the first one. Let's take the one in the inside. So we're going, okay, it's going to be easier actually if we are going to, we're going to hide the body, and I'm also going to hide this one. So I'm going to select all of this. Good. And let's give it a second. Here we go. So now the result, it's not exactly what we're looking for, and the reason is under project type it says closest point. So the closest point is this side over here and on the other side. Okay, so it's the closest point to the geometry. So that's why it looks like that. Instead we need to use along vector. It's gonna ask us, okay, which vector we want. Here we have the option to choose planes and the different axes. As you can see, this one is not good. This one is not good either. What about this one? This one looks good. So it's basically the same as if we chose the z-axis. Okay, it's gonna give us the same results. But now look at what happened. So you can see on the other side it doesn't look really good, because if we're gonna turn our object, you can see the text looks bad. But again, it depends on what you're trying to achieve. And let's just say that we just want to project it on one side, and this is it. And then we can click OK. This is one example. Now let's go back and do this one again, but this time I'm going to use this sketch over here. So I'm going to turn off this one. I just need to remember to activate this component. And again, doesn't matter where we are, create a new sketch, and then we go into project to surface. We choose our surface, and then we're going to choose our surfaces here. See if I can capture it. And we want along vector, or we can choose the closest. And here we go. So we can project it to our surface over here. Now depends on the distance to the object, text or the shape is also going to change. Now you've seen how we project a curve, a geometry to a surface. Now, the reason I've chose this example, and I said also before it is a bad example, because I've seen it many times where people trying to project text or a logo to a curved surface. We're creating a 3D geometry, and what happened afterwards, for example, let's just say I projected this one and I'm gonna exit. Now if we will try to extrude, nothing is gonna happen. So people asking, hey, what's going on? How come I cannot extrude this one? Is the extrude command is broken? There is a bug? No, there is no bug in the system, because the extrude command doesn't work with 3D geometry. So in some situation, you might want to go to surfaces and work from there. But again, in some situation. But if now we're talking about a text that you want to project, or a specific shape that you want to project on a curved surface and you want to extrude it, what you want to do is this. I'm gonna turn back the surface. It doesn't matter which one, if it's the one from the outside or the one from the inside. You will want to go to extrude, choose our profiles, and then from the start drop down, you're gonna choose from, and then we're gonna choose the surface, and then we can give it how much we want to extrude it. This is maybe too much, maybe a little bit more. Less. Okay, so see, this is how you can project and extrude text or a logo to a surface. This is the correct way to do that. Okay, as you can see, it looks right now it's joined, or you can choose a new body or whatever, and then you click finish. And here we go. Let's change the view. So it looks really, really nice. Okay, and then from here we can shape it, you can make it more round or whatever you want. Give it a fillets. Now you understand how the project to surface work and when not to use it. I would suggest you to figure out, depends on the design intent. I will not use the project to surface unless anything else I've tried didn't work. But again, depends on the design intent. So in this situation, for example, which is a very classic one, I've seen many people trying to do this and failed. I will not gonna use the project to surface. So it depends on the situation. In this case, anyway, it's not gonna work. You're gonna have to use the extrude. Okay, so now at least you know how the project to surface works, what's the difference, the different features, or in general how to work with it. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. If you have any comments or question, then please write it down in the comments area, and I will see you in the next video. Cheers.